Grace Point. Here's what's coming soon.
This child came home one day and said, "Daddy, tell me what it means to be on God's team. Tell me what it means to be a follower of Christ. Tell me what it means to be going to heaven one day and live with God eternally. Tell me what that means." And this dad looked with a blank stare in his face because he didn't know himself. This child had heard in their gospel presentation at the end of the season what it meant to be a Christ follower. And this dad had no clue what it meant. And he said, "To be honest with you, I pride myself on knowing the answers when my children ask. And so I want to know the answer." And so this dad came to us with just an open mind and a broken heart and said, "Tell me what it means to be a Christ follower," because his child had challenged him to know what it means. And so we were able to lead that dad and that little girl to Christ. And it, for me, that'll fuel me for the next 10 years, just that one story.
If your church is looking for new ways to reach your community, sports is one of the best and most effective ways to connect and be relevant.
Am I a city on a hill? Am I a light in the darkness? Am I shining for everyone to see? How can we actually be a blessing? How can we bless one another? Every great move of God begins with prayer. This move begins now.
With prayer, chains are broken. Prisoners are freed. Because of prayer, walls fall down, seas split wide, and doors open up. Every great move of God begins with prayer. This move begins here.
It begins at home.
Right on our own street. Who are your 5 closest people to you? What do they need? How are they hurting? What are they longing for? We're called to a mission field in our communities. Get the visibility that you've never had before and turn your neighborhood into your mission field. The time is now to join nearly 126,000 people who have already began praying for their neighborhoods. With a simple app, you can find your neighbors and begin praying for them today. Bless begins with prayer. Listen, eat, serve, and story. Share your story. Adopt your community and daily pray for the people in your community. Sign up and start today. Join the movement. Won't you be my neighbor?